There's no way he said this. Oh, daddy's home. He got his hat on and he pulled his belt out. Oh boy, here we are. There's no way he said this live on TV, but you know, President Trump is a masterclass. Let's roll it.
That he's losing his EV mandate, and he's very upset about things, but you know, he could lose a lot more than that. I can tell you right now. Hey, Elon can lose a lot more than that. I don't know. I think we'll have to take a look. We might have to put DOGE on Elon. You know what DOGE is? DOGE is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Wouldn't that be?
There's no way he said this. We have to put DOGE on Elon. The reporter asked him, "Are you going to deport Elon Musk?" Oh boy.
We might have to put DOGE on Elon. You know what DOGE is? DOGE is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Wouldn't that be terrible? Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
They couldn't wait for this headline. Trump might deport Elon Musk. Oh man, they couldn't wait, man. They love that this is all going on. You know, Trump and Elon Musk. They love this controversy. They love this right here, man. Well, y'all know what's being stirred up right now with the big beautiful bill. You know, let me know how you feel about it. Big things are coming up. You know, they trying to push everything from July 4th. Them Patriots is ready to blow it up on the 4th. You know, y'all don't go out there and blow it up. You don't got that premium plan now. We all paying the basic plan. I'm with you. We paying the basic plan. Don't go out there and blow it up now. You know them insurance companies ain't trying to pay out. Don't go up there and blow it up now. Things are already, I'm telling you. But every single day is a new day, man. And things are just getting spicier and spicier. You know, Elon once again coming after Trump with the bill. Well, you know, he doesn't like the bill, and Trump with some strong words, and even the way he just responded to a reporter, and CNN couldn't wait. I tell you, the fake news media they love what's going on, man, and they love to spin it. They love to make it even worse, to seem even worse between these two. So we know how it always pans out to be. But Trump on Truth Social said, Elon Musk knew long before he strongly endorsed me for president that I was strongly against the EV mandate. It is ridiculous and has always been a part of my campaign. Electric cars are fine. Let me repeat that. Electric cars are fine, but not everyone should be forced to own one. Hey. But Elon may get more subsidy than any human in history by far without. Because Elon will probably have to close up shop and head back home to South Africa. You know? No more rocket launches, satellites, or electric car production. And our country would save a fortune. Perhaps we should have DOGE take a good hard look at this. Big money to be saved. And y'all know right there at the end of that paragraph, right there, everybody like, whoa, Trump. Whoa, Trump is being Trump. Whoa. And then they see back home to South Africa. So then they automatically think, wait, we should deport Elon. You know, and then he says about the rocket launches and the satellites and the EV car production. And now some people have completely lost it and they say, President Trump, whoa. We're not going to do Elon like that. And now we have another big fight. All right. Oh man. So and then people are saying all kind of stuff. So Trump has forgotten about the white genocide, wants to send Elon back home to South Africa. So has Trump forgotten? I tell you, man.
You have now the constitutional.
They need to put term limits in handcuffs. They need to put Bernie in handcuffs. The Constitution, put that brother in handcuffs. Walk his butt out. They need to walk his butt out, man. But people are saying I love President Trump, but think he is being betrayed by snakes in the Republican Party. The truth about this truth post doesn't make a lot of sense of what he said on Elon Musk. And again, a lot of people have different opinions. It says, "Dear Elon Musk, please don't go against President Trump. He is undefeated. Nobody can defeat him. He has surpassed the heights of a man and has become a symbol." A lot of people are saying I didn't vote for Elon Musk. I voted for President Trump. And again, what really has the internet in an uproar right now is this right here, Elon. When Trump says we're sending Elon Musk back to South Africa, y'all know Trump didn't say that, but Trump did said Elon Musk will probably have to close up shop and head back home to South Africa. And again, y'all, we know what this bill and what has Elon Musk in an uproar in Congress, and they ought to walk down there and put everybody in handcuffs, in my opinion. We just I know our word is not a big. I feel y'all, man. I know I see the comments. We're not a big fan of all these big package deals. Let's just break it down individually. Simple things. Common sense things, especially with these tax cuts, and let's get rid of all these big slammed in packages. Nobody wants to read all the 900, 1,000 pages. Let's just break this thing down, man. But Elon Musk responded and says, "I'm literally saying cut it all now." And here it is again.
The rest. We got a lot of hostages back, but we're going to talk about that. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to take a look. We might have to put DOGE on Elon. You know what DOGE is? DOGE is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Wouldn't that be terrible? He gets a lot of subsidies, Peter. But Elon's very upset that the EV mandate is going to be terminated. And you know what? When you look at it, not everybody wants an electric car. I don't want an electric car. I want to have maybe gasoline, maybe electric, maybe a hybrid, maybe someday a hydrogen. If you have a hydrogen car, it has one problem. It blows up, So I'm going to give that one to Peter. I'm going to let Peter test it out.
But Elon says, cut it all now. But a lot of big things going on with Elon, and I know Elon said this about the bill. Let's pull it up. Oh, brother Elon. They say we did not vote for Elon. We voted for President Trump. Okay, here it is right here. Come on, please. Oh, come on, man. Can we please get to it? Where is it at? And Elon even reposted. Y'all know in yesterday's show, I showed you what Rand Paul said on the bill. And the debt ceiling and why he's a no vote. And Elon even reposted one of Rand Paul's videos on the floor. But Elon says hitting the debt ceiling is the only thing that will actually force the government to cut waste and fraud. That's why the debt ceiling legislation exists. So here it is. Elon says if this insane spending bill passes, the American Party will be formed the next day. Our country needs an alternative to the Democrat-Republican Unity Party so that people actually have a voice. You know, and again, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of MAGA, a lot of conservatives, somewhat agree with Elon on this post. We've seen that. You know, let me know how y'all feel about that. But let me see. I know Benny had said something on this too. You know, but it's crazy. They love this Elon Musk and Trump, and they love to spin it. They love to make it seem even worse than what than this. They love that they want these two to literally to get in front of everybody and just fight and kill and beat each other to death. That's how they want you to make it seem. I mean, it's pretty sad and pathetic, but that's that's the times that we're living in. You know.
Benny, this is the part of the show where the main characters fight, and the battle is back on between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Donald Trump now talking about deporting Elon Musk. Okay, here we go. That escalated quickly. What's happened over the last 24 hours? Late last night, Elon Musk said he's going to start a new political party if the big, beautiful bill gets passed. Elon Musk says that the bill spends way too much money. It's going to add a lot of money and a lot of deficit to the national deficit and trillions of dollars. And Donald Trump wants the big, beautiful bill passed for a number of reasons: marquee legislation accomplishments and achievements, and also border security. We happen to be at Alligator Alcatraz right now recording this video, waiting for the president. It's freaking awesome. Anyway, the point is that there's a lot of arguments to be made, obviously, on both counts, but the president is going to get what he wants, and the big, beautiful bill is about to pass. Elon Musk saying that he must tank the bill. Elon Musk is wanting to tank the bill, saying that he's going to run against anyone who votes for it in the Senate. It's a big threat because Elon Musk has obviously gone berserker mode on senators before, saying that he's going to primary them and that he's the richest man in the world and that he'll come after them. Donald Trump didn't take kindly to this. President Trump spoke nicely about Elon Musk just a day ago on a Sunday morning interview, but now President Trump is gone ballistic and said he's going to be cutting Elon Musk's subsidies. He might turn DOGE on Elon, and he may deport Elon Musk, who, of course, is an immigrant to this country. Wow. Here we go. Here are the clips.
I don't know. I mean, we'll have to take a look. We might have to put DOGE on Elon. You know what DOGE is?
Now, knowing Trump's personality, we've covered Trump so much, and y'all know President Trump, and we love President Trump, but we know this, how we always, looking for the little moment. But then you could kind of like see that, Trump's body language, you can see like he's probably just cracking the joke with reporters and responding to the fake news media in the way he loves to do it, where it just can be, seen as a joke. And, we've seen these two together just not long ago, and everything they've done, especially this past election in the last couple of months, and seeing what DOGE has done, you can see some response like this coming a mile away, so.
DOGE is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Wouldn't that be terrible?
You see, wouldn't that be terrible? It's just Trump fashion. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, man, love the hat. Gulf of America, baby.
He gets a lot of subsidies, Peter. But Elon's very upset that the EV mandate is going to be terminated. And you know what? When you look at it, not everybody wants an electric car. I don't want an electric car. I want to have maybe gasoline, maybe electric, maybe a hybrid, maybe someday a hydrogen. If you have a hydrogen car, it has one problem. It blows up, So I'm going to give that one to Peter. I'm going to let Peter test it.
I'm going to give that one to Peter. Let Peter get that one. Let Mr. Dosey get that one.
This is a massive change of tone. Things have, again, deteriorated. This makes us sad because we want President Trump and Elon Musk to get along. A lot of people are saying that this is because of the EV mandates that are being stripped out of this legislation. And Donald Trump has said this on Truth Social, that, hey, listen, I'm not going to give a big handout to people to buy an EV. This is like not what the federal government's here for. We're not going to push electric vehicles. Nothing wrong with them, but like we're not going to go into debt to give people credits for electric vehicles. President Trump had a very different tone this weekend on Maria Bartiromo's show when he was asked about Elon Musk. He just said, hey, listen, like, he's a great guy. It's a detente. We just disagree on that.
This was a massive decision.
Mr. President, have you spoken to Elon Musk? What happened there?
I think he's a wonderful guy. I haven't spoken to him much, but I think Elon is a wonderful guy, and I know he's going to do well always. He's a smart guy, and he actually went and campaigned with me, and this and that. But he got a little bit upset, and that wasn't appropriate.
Why did he get upset? He just wasn't getting what he wanted?
Look, the electric vehicle mandate, the EV mandate is a tough thing for him, I would think. I don't want everybody to have an electric car. I campaigned on, you have choice. If you want a gasoline powered, if you want a hybrid, I love the electric. I love his cars. I think he's fantastic. But not everybody should have that, and not everybody wants that. And Biden, who's so stupid, he said everybody has to have an electric car by 2030. Okay? I think he said by 2030, which is in 5 years, everybody, people don't want that. And
like
that. Electricity. You go to California, where they want everybody to have an electric car, and yet they have brownouts and blackouts every weekend.
Mr. President, let me end on the big, beautiful.
Unfortunately, that deterioration has happened at light speed, and now we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk is rage posting about the big, beautiful bill. I don't understand how this is something to like atomize the party or the strongest political allyship in American history over, but it is I guess the line in the sand that Elon is choosing. Now, the last time Elon went full in, saying that Trump's on the Epstein list and everything like that. Donald Trump didn't appreciate that. I didn't want there to be all-out war between these two guys. I obviously think our movement is stronger with them as allies and not as enemies. But unfortunately, here we are. Could Elon Musk be deported? Not a good idea, I would say. I hope that cooler heads can prevail and that people can, get back on the train here. Again, we're fighting evil. We're fighting literal demons. We're fighting darkness in our time. And Donald Trump didn't have signs at the RNC convention that said, balance the budget. That's not what the sign said. And that's something important. But the signs at the RNC convention said mass deportations now. And the big, beautiful bill is how you get it. It's Stephen Miller's dream legislation. And so we're going to be pushing for it. And we hope that Elon Musk locks back in, and we think he'll come back around.
What y'all think? Y'all think Elon come back around?
Let me know what you think in the comment section here at Alligator Alcatraz as we await President Trump. Well, maybe we'll ask him when he arrives. See ya.
Today it's about a man named Elon, and he's one of the greatest business leaders and innovators the world has ever produced. He stepped forward to put his very great talents into the service of our nation, and we appreciate it. And I just want to say that Elon has worked tirelessly helping lead the most sweeping and consequential government reform program in generations. And the kinds of things that he's found and his people have found. He's brought a group of very smart people in, and they found things that are pretty unbelievable.
Tell me, big balls left, big balls and left. No, I know big balls ain't leave now. We got to look into that. Why big balls leave? He came in there with them big old balls. What a disgrace.
I have to say that the numbers that we're talking about are substantial, but they're going to be very much more substantial with time, because many of the things that we're working on right now, we're going to have to remember Elon as we find them, but the numbers could double and triple. Because many things, we don't want to go out with them until we're sure, but we've found things that are unbelievably stupid and unbelievably bad. With the Department of Government Efficiency, Elon's delivered a colossal change in the old ways of doing business in Washington. DOGE has installed geniuses with an engineering mindset and unbelievably talented people in computers. I actually asked Elon one time, what's their primary thing? And they have a lot of primary things, all having to do with being smart. But he said the thing that they're really the best at is working with computers, so that they can't be outsmarted by somebody that's not so honest, that happens to also be good with computers, but not as good as these people. But the mindset in the senior ranks of every federal department, and it's really changed. And with Elon's guidance, they're helping to detect fraud/waste and modernize broken and outdated systems. So as you know, we're talking about various systems and changing systems. And, you know, sadly, it takes a long time to do that. You'll change, let's say, a system at IRS and computerize it properly where the job can be done in 1/10 the time, but it takes sometimes years to rebuild those systems.
Allies, not enemies, man. We send our prayers for President Trump, this administration, and that it all plays out the way it's supposed to play out, man. Let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. I know y'all getting ready for the 4th. We have a big week coming up, and we'll see where this big, beautiful bill leads. We're gonna bring the best updates, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love, you guys.